Hello, this is Michaela from the Makers Collective, and today I'm just going to show you a quick little video about how to use the Divi visual editor. So I have gone through previously of how to use the Divi page builder, which is the sort of back end of the Divi editor, but the coolest thing that they've come out with recently with Divi 3.80 is that you can actually do a sort of live update. So if you go over to your page that uses the Divi builder, you can come up and go enable visual builder up the top. And what that does is allow you to edit the page in real time so you can see exactly what you're doing. And you don't have to keep previewing each time, which can be a bit frustrating. So here I'm in my visual builder mode. So I can see here my blue, when I hover over it, is my section. And to do any of the settings in that section, you just click on the little settings cog, and that will allow you to set a background image, background color if you want, any of your padding, anything like that. And then within that section, I've got my green row, and again, I can set my padding and stuff there, but I can also just grab it with my mouse and adjust it on the go, on the fly. So this is the great thing about the Divi visual editor, visual builder that they've just launched quite recently, is that it's just all in front of your fingertips. So you can make it look pretty much exactly how you want, and without having to worry about any code or like where to go in to find where to do the padding and the spacing and all that kind of stuff. So you can go in and type if you need to. You can change the text size, you can change the font, you can do any of that stuff. You can adjust your columns if you need to. So it can be a little bit clunky sometimes, like finding where the row is, like if you're sort of trying to get to that section part, and it depends on how fast or slow your computer is, your internet connection, all that kind of thing. But you can come straight in here and change the column structure. So if I wanted to change that into half-half, then I could do that, and I could add more modules on this side, or I can simply, because this is two separate modules here, I can grab my second module and drag that over to the other column that I've created. So it's really, really flexible in how you can create your pages by just viewing what you have on your page and figuring out where you want to put stuff. So that's basically how to use the visual editor, and it mimics how you would use the page builder. So to create a new section, you come down to the blue plus, and that will then create a new section for you. You choose what kind of columns you want, and then you choose what module you're going to put in that one. So if you're going to do text, then you scroll down to the bottom, text, and then you can put anything just as you normally would in here, add an image, whatever you need to do. That then shows up automatically on your page, and you can go in and edit that directly, or if you want that, oops, with a link there, if you want that the actual like WYSIWYG editor to come back up, you just need to get it so it is not clicked in the actual module. So I keep clicking away up here, but if you can sort of scroll over it and get the grey little editor up, then you can click on the cog there, and then you've got the normal editor that you can do it in there. So there's just two different ways of doing it. It doesn't really make much difference. There's a couple little things with images that you might want to do in the WYSIWYG editor rather than on the visual editor live. What you need to do though is really make sure that you save. I've often left my computer for a little bit, come back, tried to do an edit, and WordPress had actually logged me out, but I was still in the visual builder, so then I made a bunch of edits and I couldn't save it because I was logged out. It's like devastating. So do make sure that you save regularly, and you can check that everything is saved by going exit visual builder. It will come up with a little error or a notice saying, are you sure you want to leave this page, if it hasn't committed those saves. So yeah, just make sure that you're saving all the time. And that's basically it. So you can see now that my page has changed. I've got more space there that I popped in there. My columns have moved around, and I've got random text. So I need to go back and fix all that now. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. And if you do want to learn more about how to use the Divi theme in general, the framework, and how to use the visual builder but also the page builder, you can enroll in the Makers Collective Divi Masterclass, and I'll pop a link to that in below this video in the comments. So thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.